So here we have the Vauxhall Corsa on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we've got plenty of boot space. You can increase this space further, should you wish to, by folding down that rear seat as one complete unit as well. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre at the top, first of all, we have the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge. And then beneath that, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 13,344. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information displayed there using controls on the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter available. And over on the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls. You'll only be able to use the phone controls once you pair the phone to the car, and that is done over on the touchscreen in the center just here. So you have some buttons down the bottom here, so you can go back to your main menu, for example, and then it all becomes touchscreen, so you can access your phone. You'd then search device and follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to music in this car, we've got AM, FM and DAB radio, USB input and Bluetooth audio as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. You can also project certain Vauxhall friendly apps up onto the screen. Under this section just here. Over to the right hand side of the steering wheel, we have deadlocks and a heated driver's seat. We have a heated passenger seat, a heated steering wheel, and that button turns the power steering to city mode, which means that it's extra light, so for parking, for example. And you can turn all of these off with the same push of the button as before. We have the main volume for the stereo just there. Then below that, we have the air conditioning, so you can adjust the temperature, fan speed, and the direction the air is being distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on. Same button again to turn it off. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set just here. And with our heated rear screen there as well, of course. Below that, a 12-volt charging socket and the USB input, and then a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.